Hi, GenderBlenders. Welcome to week 119. This week's question is a little bit different. Since transition, has your taste changed food-wise? Has your appetite changed? Do you eat things now that you didn't or wouldn't before, and vice versa? Well, this is Steffi, and for a surprisingly easy topic, this was a surprisingly difficult thing to answer for me. Because it's amazing just how profoundly this change has affected us at all levels, including what we eat. So let's get into it a little bit. Taste in food, has it changed? Yes, I mean the taste itself has changed. I kind of eat differently because I like things that I didn't like, and I don't like things that I used to like a lot. So my taste has changed considerably. So let's talk about that. In my old mode, the old days, those bad old days, I'd be happy with a hamburger or a steak and maybe some French fries or a baked potato or something like that. Stuff that I cooked, and I always cooked throughout my entire life. I was always a reasonably good cook. Stuff had to have red meat in it. So I'd make stuff a lot, but it always had to have red meat in it. And I'd kind of shortchange things on the vegetarian side and the salad side and stuff like that. And now I'm mostly a vegetarian. I will occasionally eat chicken. I will occasionally eat fish. Don't eat much red meat at all. So I tend to eat a lot of vegetables, and I tend to eat a lot of salads and things like that, and stuff like that. We'll get into that a little bit too. Has my appetite changed? I have to give you some background, and I don't know how much of this I've ever related. And come to think of it, I used to weigh a lot. I mean, like, well over 300 pounds. But I used food to deny my dysphoria. I mean, obviously I can't be a girl from a big old monster wrestler type guy. And, so it's kind of a denial mechanism. And I was quite heavy. I did go on a diet to find a mate. How? I lost at one point in time like 150 pounds or so, and things like that. Regained it all back as it turns out, but that's a different story. But it didn't work because, when I did find a mate, I think I've related that, the sex was not a big deal. It wasn't everything that people were telling me that was supposed to be, and I figured, that's just people making up stories. Wrong, how wrong I was. But indeed, so I used food a lot. So in that sense, my appetite's changed. In the beginning of 2009, I started that. So my weight went up and down and up and down and up and down, kind of a thing, as my dysphoria would overcome and not overcome and overcome. And, that's the way it goes. Anyway, in the beginning of 2009, I started dieting again, but with a twist. I started my transition in 2009. And because I told you my health was really bad. I was dying. And I found that losing weight didn't help my health at all. But as soon as I started on the hormones, that helped my health. So the direct answer to the question, has my appetite changed, is my appetite's now tied much more directly to the amount of energy I expend. So if I do a lot of work, if I do a lot of jogging, or if I'm working exorbitant hours and things like that, my food intake tends to go up. If I'm relaxing and things like that, it tends to go down. That's sort of normal. Do I now eat things that I didn't eat before, etc., etc.? As I think I reported, I liked meat, so I ate lots of it. Lots of meats. Meats was the staple of my diet. Now, I eat veggies a lot, soups, and salads. Like a nice dinner for me is a couple cups of miso soup. That's quite good. It's a thin soup. Not much in the way of calories, but it is nice. It gives you a nice flavor and things like that, and I like the flavor of it. In my old mode, I didn't like that kind of stuff. Or I might have a nice salad. In the salad, I'll put, like vegetables, olives, and garbanzo beans, and, that sort of stuff. So I'll eat salads. And that's one of the things that I like as well. In my old mode, I would like blue cheese and Roquefort dressings and heavy kinds of things like that. My new mode, I tend to eat much more oil and vinegar, and mostly just vinegar. And things like that, so with a little bit of oil mixed in with it, just to cut it a little teeny bit. So I eat salads, lots of veggies. I'll sometimes for dinner, I'll just simply open a can of green beans. Pour about a tablespoon of olive oil in, heat them up, and it makes a nice dinner. So veggies, that sort of stuff. Sometimes a soup and, soup and veggies or soup and salad kind of a thing, depending upon how hungry I am. So that's much more normal for me now than it was before. In my old existence, I would never eat stuff like that. I mean, that's rabbit food kind of a thing. I mean, who wants that? But now, that's what I like. To me, it tastes good. It tastes much better than heavy meats do. So that's very different. So that's my take on, that kind of food. So some conclusions on that. Transition, I think, profoundly affects us in many ways. Maybe even those things that we don't necessarily think about very often. But that's something really that changes along with us, because we're different now. Okay, our body chemistry is different, so the kinds of things that we like are very likely to be different. So let's hear from you folks. What do you think? What do you think? I'm sitting out here and I've been putting these videos out for every week now, forever. Leave me a comment. Leave me a video response. What do you think? What do you think about, how does transition affect you? What do you think about the changes that are in our lives? So until next week, this is Steffi saying bye-bye, everyone.